All right, I've done a little bit of warming up. Kick flips and heel flips do not feel comfortable today. I'm at this really nice skate park in Destin, Florida, somewhere Bay County Skate Park or something like that. I'm on vacation with family. Just got away from the family early this morning, getting a little skate session in. I'm gonna try to land all of my flat ground tricks one time, and then there's this little ledge over here leading into a bank, and I'm gonna see if I can get a 50-50 on it, and then come into the bank. There's not much time that I have today, because obviously I'm on vacation with family. Let's get some kick flips. It's also that insanely buttery smooth ground, which I'm not used to skating. We don't have that in New York. We don't have this, like, outside of maybe Sarge's skate park in Brooklyn. And then in Asheville, where I'm currently living, we definitely don't have any smooth ground like this. That takes a little bit of getting used to. If you land a little bit off balance, the board wants to slip out on you. This is a simple trick. There we go. All right, let's clean it up. I've been really working on 180s too. I watched another one of my recent videos. I tried to do a kind of a 180 on a hip and come out fakie. My balance was off. I was leaning back on that 180 and I slammed really hard. And now I'm noticing on flat ground, every time I land a 180, I'm leaning backwards. So I think that's why that happened. And I'm still not super comfortable skating switch, which I think I didn't realize was such a problem until I took that big fall. So in my head, skating switch, I didn't like doing because I look awkward. I can't switch flip. I can't do any trick switch. So why even do it? Why not just get really good at skating regular? Well, it was the first time trying to come out fakie on a bank, and just really slammed hard. And I know that that's from not feeling comfortable skating switch and fakie. So I'm trying to implement that into my skating a little more, knowing that, you know, I might not necessarily switch flip and I might not necessarily do like really good switch tricks, but it's gonna help me in those situations where I do need to land switch on an uneven surface, and just having the ability to have balance. Yeah, so. Little toe touch. Oh, not bad. Don't know if that was in frame, so I'll do another one. Commit. All right, as I cool down from warm up, let me walk you around the park. So, quarter pipes, and I'll talk about it from I feel like a lot of these skate park reviews or whatever are done from the position of like a really good skater. Let's take this from the perspective of an average skater, and let's look at how many of these obstacles would I actually skate. So quarter pipes, yeah, I might kick turn on that, and I might come down here, and I might do some stuff on the bank, but there's no way I'm hitting either of these rails. No way I'm hitting the hubba or hubba. And then this Euro gap, I think I'm close to having, I probably have the ability to ollie this Euro gap, but there's a little bit of a fear factor there. That might be something I try, maybe ollie into the bank here, and then see if I have the distance to ollie the Euro gap. Then over here, like I said, I wish this wasn't rounded. I wish it was a sharp hip on at least one of the sides, to try to do some tricks on the hip. But, you know, maybe doing it on rounded is actually good practice. I love that all of these banks are super mellow. For learning is great. This is what I want to try to do a 50-50 on, and then come down here. Olling off of this into there feels like too big of a jump for me. That rail, no way I could hit that. No way I'm getting that hubba. No way I'm getting that rail yet. I'm gonna clarify yet. These stairs right here, they're interesting because they're spaced out really wide. But I do think this would be great for someone learning to ollie downstairs if they were a little bit less wide. It's a good height. It's like a 3 stair. Bigger bank, bigger stair set. I'm obviously not getting any of this stuff. I do wish this flat rail, it's kind of high, but I feel like I could almost ollie this flat rail if it was a little bit lower, or I mean, not ollie, board slide. If it was a little bit lower. And then the other problem is with it being right up on the bank, I'm not at the ability level yet to come out of a board slide into a bank. And I'm not at the ability level, I don't think, to come out of the bank onto the rail either. This curb is really interesting here. It's got a little bit of the fear factor of falling over to that side, and it's a little taller than a normal curb. But I do think I would be really interested in trying a board slide off the end of the curb here. Let me get my shadow out of the way. It's a little bit of a downhill. Could be interesting. Very beginner friendly bowl here, which is great on some parts, and then it has the deep end. Same with over there, another bowl, and then another pool type of bowl over here that is incredibly steep and incredibly, I'll show you. Definitely like a deep California bowl here. Not a California roll like sushi, but a California bowl. Yeah, so I think the two, coming at this from a very average, mediocre skater's perspective, I think the obstacles that intrigue me is board sliding off this curb, and then that that box over there, that ledge. So, and then using this as a hip. I think this is a very good beginner-friendly hip type of situation here. Which actually I probably should honestly spend a lot of time on. I feel like I could learn some hip tricks on this. So those are the 3 features that I think are the best for a skater of my ability level. And then the flat ground's so slick that it's easy to slip out on. And then also trying to do like shove-its on the bank and things like that. All right. Like this height. It's like shin high. It's higher than a curb, but it's not nearly as high as like a super high ledge. This is kind of nice. Cozy. All right, we got that. Yep. All right, that felt good. Let's get that from another camera angle. Let's go faster. I always kind of just fall out of the 50-50 instead of actually kind of like pop out or ride out. So I want it to be a little bit cleaner. I'm gonna try a few ollies on this bank to get comfortable again landing on the sloped surface. I've got to go in like 5 minutes because I gotta go get some coffee with my wife, and then we gotta hit the beach because we're on vacation. So yeah, I'm gonna try a few ollies on this. Maybe try the 180 to fakie, although I slammed last time I did it, so I'm probably not gonna try that today. Even though this would be a really great bank to try it on, but whatever. I'm gonna give it one try because this bank is such a baby bank and it doesn't have that sharp hip. That actually might be easier. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the babiest ollie you've ever seen and then really lean into the bank so I don't fall back. Please wish me luck I don't slam on this trick. I've already slammed on it once. I'm on vacation, I'm not trying to get injured. Again, like I said, the babiest ollie of all time. I think I can do it. My heart, when it's the same trick you took a slam on before, it is so nerve-wracking. My heart is pounding right now. I'm nervous. Oh, okay, we got that. That was such a baby 180. I gotta do one more with maybe a tiny more pop and then I'm done. I gotta go. Oh, that was proper. Let's go. All right, that one was proper. And the last time I did that trick, I slammed so hard. So that felt good. That was my first time coming out of a bank fakie like that. Well, I guess that's not really true because I've done a small shove it on a bank, but oh, I'm hyped. Really fun session. It wasn't very long, but this skate park was really good. Let me know in the comments, when you go on vacation with family, how do you get out and skate? Does your family let you do it? Are they weird about it? Do you have to wake up at weird hours? I woke up at 6 a.m. today while everybody else is sleeping, so that's how I did it. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.